Welcome back, everybody. We are evacuating.
I'm evacuating something.
Oh, Steve, that smells terrible.
I know.
Why you gotta do that?
I'm sorry. I'm evacuating.
Oh, okay. I forgive you.
Alright. What is that like little... It looks like you have like a little thruster.
Yeah. So you have a booster which allows you to like move around quickly and maneuver better.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. I haven't been using it much because it's the first time you get something like that.
Yeah.
And I've never gotten used to it. I'll be honest.
That's fine. It looks like something that would take a while to get used to. There was...
It allows you to like maneuver around people.
There was a game. I think it was a first. I think it was a third-person shooter. That. Oh, maybe. Whoa! Whoa! Chill the fuck out!
Seriously, bro.
Like part of the concept, you can tell is one of the big like. Here's the cool mechanic that's supposed to set our game apart. And the idea was like you can move around super fast. Like it looked like you were skating around, but you could also do like the knee slide. So like there'd be boss fights where you would knee slide around and shoot them as you like slide by. I can't remember what game it was.
It almost sounds like Sunset Overdrive.
No, I know it wasn't that.
Interesting.
I forgot about this. So earlier when I was in the bathroom, I was looking at Imager, and I came across this awesome post, and it's a picture of a Twix bar, but it's opened up, and you can tell it's a USB drive. And it just says, "Fucking kids, head up tonight. Ain't no candy bin y'all getting a copy of my mixtape."
Oh damn! That thing would be on fire.
Yeah, the title was "Shit's on fire." You know? Alright, let's see if I can find out. Let's see if I can find out into that game.
Who's next? I'm just getting lit up right here.
So is Locke like a new Spartan?
Yes. So he was. So they did this thing called Nightfall, Halo Nightfall. And it was this TV series / mini-series movie.
Okay.
You remember back when mini-series movies, like the big thing going
Yeah.
on. And in it, he shows off this guy, his name is Jameson Locke, and he's like this really badass ONI agent. And apparently because he was such a badass, he got put into the Spartan program, and he has his own team now. Okay. And so... that is Jameson. Jameson is the newest generation of Spartans. Yeah. And they're like, I shouldn't say they're like everyman Spartan, but they kind of are. They're very, like, everybody could be one.
Gotcha, okay.
And,
what's that about?
Maybe a signal of some kind. It's not like, you know, with John 117 where he was literally the best of the best as a child. And he was exceptional in almost every field, and then got turned into like this uber Spartan.
Okay.
Yeah, Jameson is just an exceptional soldier who got put into the Spartan program because they perfected the technology, I guess, to modify them. Whoa.
Shit's going down.
To modify all the Spartans.
What happened?
And so now...
Elevator E-brake stopped a total collapse, but she won't hold out long.
They're technically inferior to the original Spartans, like, you know, Sierra 117, John 117.
Yeah, the 117s.
Master Chef.
How far is that? More than you want it to be? Not as far as it could be.
They are supposed to be like the penultimate Spartans, but there was only like, you know, as you can tell, one team of them that survived. Now they're rebelling against the UNSC for whatever reason.
Gotcha. I don't know if they're necessarily rebelling, but I think it seems more like he's trying to figure out what happened to Cortana. Obviously, you know, he and Cortana had not a relationship per se, but...
You could say that.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
Like, if you think about it, really, Cortana and him were stuck on the Halo for God knows how long. Like, for all we know, they could have been there for years.
Well, I mean, the fourth one starts like 4 years after number 3, right?
Yeah. So they could have been there for years.
Yeah.
That's a long time to be stuck with a person, isolated from all forms of chain of command and all that jazz.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there's definitely something going on there. Hashtag fanfic Cortana X Master Chief.
Had to go there.
Of course they did.
He had to do it. All right, I think the game's name was Vanquish.
Oh, never heard of it.
I'm trying to find like so many ads on the internet.
That's the internet for you, man. It's just a giant ad.
Let's see here.
All right, let's just slowly.
Yes. Yeah, it was called Vanquish. And like you can even see by like look at the cover of the game.
Oh yeah, it's
Like-
just we're gonna put up a picture of it right now.
The whole concept was predicated on like you had this like super power armor that let you run around really fast, and like the core mechanic of the game was that you could slide around like either on your knees or like on your back, and you would do so as shooting. So you like never stopped moving. It was like if they gave Sonic the Hedgehog a gun.
Which they did.
The Pelican's still above us. Keep climbing.
Hashtag anger.
Emo Shadow.
Oh my god, he was terrible.
Yeah, pretty
But,
much.
you know, they obviously had a direction for it, and I don't know if it was ever fully achieved. Well, in my opinion.
Well, considering how much the Sonic games have gone off the rails.
Yeah.
I think-
I used to be a big fan of Sonic guys.
So I think part of the big problem is that you look at like Sonic the Hedgehog, right? And you look at the core, and I've heard this opinion a few other times, and I actually completely agree with it. Is that, or at least so far, is that you can't make a game's premise off of going fast. Like, nope, this doesn't really work.
It doesn't work in a 3D world.
Yeah, especially. Well, even in like the 2D games, like if you actually play them, they're more of a platformer than they are just running around. Because the thing is, just going from point A to B, point A to B,
A to B?
as quickly as possible is actually really boring. Like I don't want to just run through this level. I want to actually play the level. I want to see all the cool things. And so really, what the old Sonic the Hedgehog did was they just made it to where you had platforming, and then but they added in like sections of the game where you purposely ran fast. You had the loop-de-loops, you had the sections where you would just run along, and it's basically like a cutscene, really.
Yeah, because you're not really doing anything other than pressing forward.
Exactly. But then you would get back to the platforming section. So it wasn't a game about just running fast. It was a game about
It's like a countdown.
doing platforming with these little breaks.
I don't want to find out. Get to the Pelican.
And so I think that's kind of one of the things that a lot of the Sonic the Hedgehog games sort of miss out on. That, and that there's no, at least up until kind of Boom, there's no unifying story. So I think they lose out on that. 'Cause if like you look at all the Sonic games and their fucking lore is scattered all over the place and no one knows what any of it means. Like, who the fuck is Robotnik? What the fuck does he want? Who knows? He could want anything.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he wants the chaos of those objects.
For what reason? He's trying to conquer the world? Where did he come from?
I don't know. They kind of addressed that in what was it, Sonic Adventure DX or whatever, where he obviously. Oh wow! Look at that! She leapt in there while it was falling,
My book.
spun
I think that's
around.
Buck.
No, that's Block.
Oh, okay. Fuck that guy.
Jeez, look at this!
Hey,
I'm on it.
She got into the cockpit while falling.
Yep.
That's impressive. Because she's fighting, like, the natural force of gravity that's pushing her away from it. I don't even know what was happening.
I think it's like a super Prothean.
That kind of seemed like it's true. Like, it was just a giant Prothean, like, crazy ship.
Yep.
And it just
Escape. Wow. I don't know. Why do we keep getting like
Been 5 more
completed
events following
warnings for the
Meridian. It's 11
even
colonies.
missions, but not the odd
need a
ones?
means
Like I
to
don't remember
stop
us
this
seeing
now.
like a you completed mission number 5.
Halsey's theory.
I don't know.
Cortana is activating the
It's
guards.
crazy.
But not this one.
I like how on the back
Denial.
of the captain here, he has
It's a guardian on the elite
the
homeworld.
the Dead Space
But you get a
health
team on
bar
the ground
spine
that can
thing
access that
going
guardian.
on.
Nice.
Saying Helios
Like, but
is
nobody
helpless.
else does.
Brass wants
Oh
nothing
no,
to do
I
with
lied.
the
There's
Arbiter's
another one in the
war.
background.
That's because...
I like how they kind of took that away from... I don't know if they took it away from it, but it's definitely inspired by Dead Space.
Yeah.
Where it shows off, like, you know, the health of the different people. Which is really interesting because I remember in the very first game, you had health bars like that, but it was in your HUD.
Yeah.
We can stop this.
Okay, so what's going on now?
But it means going to St.
So I think at this point they're like, well, maybe Cortana's not a bad... Because remember they had that big argument earlier, and the AI dude was all like, dudes, how do you know that Cortana's actually a bad guy? Maybe you should stop hunting her.
Yeah.
And so Locke just showed up and he's like, well, Cortana's all evil. And they're like, well, maybe not yet. Let's hold on a second and let's find out.
Yeah.
Instead of, you know, jumping the gun.
That's very true. It seems like they're now being more quote-unquote understanding and they're like, let's figure out what's actually going on here.
Instead of, you know, introducing a fourth faction that we now have to fight.
Yeah. Ooh.
There's another one.
Whoa. Another Super Protean?
Yeah.
What is going on here?
What's Cortana up to, Chief? Why'd she
Finally, somebody asked the right question.
Right?
Let's keep moving.
Thanks, Chief.
Yeah.
That's a great answer.
Good answer.
It's exactly what I wanted to hear from my commanding officer. Why are we here? Just keep moving.
Okay.
Not at least a, like, you know, operational security or, you know, something like,
no
I don't
traffic on any
know.
band. No long range uplinks
Okay.
at all.
Cool.
Long way from nowhere then.
Look at these.
Brought to this location
Look at
for a
that.
reason.
I love
Such
how
a-
all of them look slightly different. Like,
Yeah.
Look at that helmet she has on.
Is it all dinged up?
No, it's just really big and shiny.
Oh, look, just the way it's reflecting, it makes it look like parts of it are dinged in.
Oh, yeah. But, like, you can see the HUD readout from the rifle on her forehead.
Yeah, that's pretty rad.
And then, like, you got this guy here who's just, like, super blocky and buff.
Yeah.
And he's just wielding this beautiful big gun. And then you have Crazy Eyes Linda. And she still can't stand still.
My eyes!
They see everything!
Jesus.
Yeah.
Hey, is she wielding the North Fang?
Yeah, she is, actually. That is her gun. She named it the Nornfang.
Neat.
Yeah, but we just started a new level, and there is a lot that goes on here. So let's call it here.
Alright, seems good.
Because that's good enough for everybody else.
Alright, everyone.
Everybody, you have a good one. I'm going to try and shoot this thing down.
We should-
Bye!